switch over to multi-stream for chat. And then minimize the Streamlabs. Pop out the TikTok chat, bring that to over here, drop the Streamlabs chat to down to here. By the way, fun fact, Daggerfall is currently free on Steam, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, Daggerfall is available for free. Okay. So, everything should be working right. I think it is. So we should be all good. I don't... Oh, there we go. Okay, so it does work. It's just, it was being a little weird. Alright. Let's see. Ah, yes. Okay, so that's right. We were playing as the Borg, and we are consuming the galaxy. I forgot. Oh, I forgot. I was told Shiny I was going to let him know when I started streaming again. Okay. I can't believe I spaced out and forgot about that. Okay, close that, close that. Get back to Stellaris. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah. And we got kind of a hard lock because of this bullshit. Because they don't like us and they're not going to let us through their area. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Additional technology acquired.
That's fine. Yeah, terraforming is the good one. Yeah, and then I have them auto, like, surveying because of Prospector.
System survey complete.
That's right.
We are the Borg.
Okay, so yeah, we have a whole bunch of worlds. Oh, that's right. We have a whole bunch of worlds because we fucking took over their... The... Yeah, we took them over. I forgot.
Construction complete.
Okay, we need to work on this stuff, though. But one of the big things that we need to do is I need to actually start producing food, which I don't know how we're going to do that now that I think about it.
Construction complete.
Okay. So, alloy. Where's mineral? Oh, we can't do mineral farming? Huh. Oh. Okay. Machine assembly, hydrogen, and then replace with drone storage. And then you, alloy foundry, replace with hydrogen, replace with machine assembly. And then we have this Borg. So we have this one, which is La Borg. Alright, so we have the restored city. Let's see. Okay. Stop that. Okay, restored city district. Habitability, housing 20. That's incredible. Okay, so that's engineering, housing 4. So that also gives housing. Okay, so the fact that the upkeep for that requires... That's not good. So yeah, we're definitely not going to be using that. Upkeep, 37. Oh, they all require... Ah, I see. I guess produces... Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, so let's pop this, the hydrogen, that, machine alloys. Sentinel post. That'll do. Okay, then we have this one, which is already done, but we can repair that. And then we have our starting planet, which is... Okay, so hydrogen power plant, alloy foundries, celestial. Okay, there we go. Actually, that's a good point. There's still a lot of planets that we could be harvesting. Hey, Shiny. Oh, somebody's cooking again. Hold on. Somebody's cooking again, and the last time he was cooking, he walked away from it. Oh. I don't smell smoke directly, so it should be fine. Right, exactly. There's no fires yet. Oh, I have a lot of alloy. I didn't even realize. Because it doesn't smell like smoke. It smells like meat, so it should be fine. Huh? Oh, that's what. Okay.
We are the Borg.
Build starbase.
We are the
Okay,
Borg.
and then you don't have any orders. The hell? Why do you not have orders? Huh, go survey. Oh, Shiny, you were asking for recommendations about games, right? Nice. Very cool. Yeah, Rexus has been working on that, like, hardcore for a while now. So,
Planetary alert. Tile blocker expunged.
yeah, very, very cool.
Additional technology.
Okay, hold on. I do have to go collect something, so I will be right back. Yeah, that living area all smells. It's like full of smoke. But he's actually in there, so it's fine. Oh, so we're all good. Oh, but yeah, all right.
We are the Borg. Relocate to grid.
But yeah, you were asking. So like, there's a whole bunch of. Actually, I can do that right now and just go through my Steam list if you want for games that are gonna be like they're magic oriented. So yeah, what was it you liked? It was magic and survival and like, do you like? Because the obvious ones are like Dark Souls, Neo, stuff like that. But like, yeah, we can go through my Steam list and we can get that taken care of. Wait a minute.
We are the Borg. We are the Borg.
Okay, good. Yeah.
We are the Borg. Additional technology
stealth stuff in Assassin's Creed. Okay.
Additional technology acquired.
Tell you what then. Here, we're gonna just real quick. I am going to. We're gonna change things up a little bit. Okay, so I am going to hide our gameplay, share my screen. Okay, so some of these are going to be pretty obvious. Other ones are not going to be as obvious. So I'm just going to go through every game I own, and I'll list them off for you that do have magic. But because you wanted specifically co-op or just any game in general? Co-op. Okay, gotcha. So in terms of magic, there's stuff like the Dark Souls series. So anything that's Dark Souls remastered, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, those are all going to be co-op. They're all going to have magic. They're all going to have combat. They're all going to be like cooperative. They all work within that genre. Um so just from software, I guess, just in general. Monster Hunter is co-op and it's fun, but there's not really magic. It's just you hunt giant monsters and then hunt them a lot to get the different body parts to make their armor. It works, but it's kind of iffy. So Stellaris is what I'm playing right now, which is it is co-op. I play it modded, and there's tons of stuff in the game that is absolutely crazy. Um, Terraria, which I told you about, which is actually like Tmod loader. Warframe is it's free to play. It's very similar to combat. It's co-op. It's combat oriented. It's not really magic, but it kind of is. But there's also an aspect of stealth if you want it to be. It's kind of one of those games where when you play it, you can do as much as you want with it. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Baldur's Gate, it's basically Dungeons and Dragons. There's magic. There's combat. It works. It's co-op. It's very fun. Dragon's Dogma 2 is not co-op. I would recommend it, though, because it is an RPG. It is combat-oriented. There's magic. There's different classes and stuff like that. As a solo game, the Dragon's Dogma series is very fun. But now I'll focus on... no, because that technically is co-op, but it's not really... Helldive... Okay, so Remnant 2... Remnant 2 is co-op. There isn't magic per se. The way that it works is certain weapons you can actually put like things inside of them that give your guns powers. But then you have classes that also have abilities, but you only get one ability, like one activatable ability per class. But every stage, every level is chock full of secrets. It's super fun. It's really crazy. Um Actually, why do I not have Grimlord installed? Anyways, so yeah, that would be Remnant 2 is a good one. Even though it's kind of dead, Outriders is also a fun one if you can get it on sale or like G2A. But they both are the same thing. They're both going to be looter shooters. They're both kind of third person. You have abilities and powers, you have armor that you can get, stuff to customize. Remnant 2, especially, their secrets when you don't have like the secret shoved down your throat, basically. Space Marine 2. That technically Space Marine 2 is co-op, but it's also like there's no magic whatsoever. You just punch stuff till it dies. 7 Days to Die, it's a survival game. Super fun, very fun to play. Definitely more fun co-op. The goal is to survive. Every 7 days there's a zombie horde. Really crazy, really fun, very difficult. Anyways, let me keep looking through this list. Yeah, exactly. So the Ark series, so Ark Ascended, you have to pay for the mods, which I'm kind of not too thrilled with. Ark Evolved, mods are free. So you mod the game how you want. and then you go with it. It is magic has been modded in, so it does work. That's super fun, very very cool. Atlas is it's the pirate. It's basically Ark, but it's pirate. But it got a lot of negative press for, I'm not sure why. I know, but it's a pirate simulator, super fun to play. There are ship battles, which is great, very fun. Ark Evolved. Oh, the Ark one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me see. What is another multiplayer? So this one, I'm not sure if I would recommend it or not because I don't know how long I would play it. But it's Black Desert, and Black Desert is an MMO. Okay, but like it was also kind of confusing, and so I never really get far in it. But it can be really fun. I don't know. I don't know. I think that would be something that we would need to see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it might be because Grimlord is downloading. Here, I'm gonna pause that. Anyways, back to the game. So Code Vein, it is multiplayer. It is also it's Dark Souls, but it's it's much easier. Um, it's kind of like the easy mode of Dark Souls. It's still very fun, but I don't know. I don't know if I would recommend this one. If you were to get it, you can probably get it for cheap. I enjoyed it a lot. I don't know why it says I only have 3 hours in the game because I have played the fuck out of it. I think I must have played it on a different thing because I have played the hell out of it. But it's very fun. I actually really enjoyed Code Vein. You unlock different classes that give you powers through blood throughout the game. Conan Exiles. So this one was kind of weird. So unfortunately, it shares a lot of the stuff that Ark or that Stellaris does, where um, there's a ton of DLC that you have to buy. That being said, though, I hate how it's third person. But that being said, um, it is kind of fun. I think there's magic to a degree of some kind, but that might be something you would want to look into. Um, the Dark Souls series is all good, but good luck getting those on sale because they almost never go on sale, and they're always like just really expensive. Huh. Dead by Day by Dragons. I would normally recommend Day by Dragons, except the owner is a lunatic and he's actually a sociopath. Like he is completely out of his mind insane. A friend of mine who's autistic was permabanned from the Discord for making a suggestion because they thought one of the things that he was enforcing was stupid. He got permabanned, and then in the Discord or on the in the community tabs for Day of Dragons, I made a comment saying, "Yeah, well, didn't you ban a retarded kid?" Like, because I was deliberately being like trying to pretend it wasn't a friend of mine, but I was like, "Well, yeah, didn't you ban someone who was autistic because they criticized you though? Yeah, you're not very friendly." Because the owner was trying to say he was super friendly and accepting, and then he permanently banned me on the Day of Dragons Steam account for bypassing a ban and for being a troll or something like that. It was the stupidest fucking thing. So yeah, don't put any money towards Day of Dragons. The owner is an absolute sociopath, and like I wish there was a way to sue him, but unfortunately there's not. Anyways, moving along to co-op games. The next one that's super fun is Dead Island. So there's no magic, but it's a zombie survival game that takes place on a resort. It's really fun, and the sequel is also it's fun to play. It's fun to like have to work through areas, work together to accomplish missions, stuff like that. I'm sure you can get it for pretty cheap as well, so I would recommend that. Let's see what's co-op. Technically, so if you like Dragon Ball Z stuff, the only kind of shitty thing is you're gonna pay. You are gonna pay a lot for like the special edition. Xenoverse 2. It's Dragon Ball Z. It technically is co-op, so we could actually play together if we wanted to. It's Dragon Ball Z, so you have energy blasts and all that good stuff. And then I'm just looking for anything that's co-op. Earth Defense Force is fun. It's also incredibly hard though. So I'm not sure if that would be something you would want to play. It is a you're humans who are trying to fight and take over or stop aliens from taking over the galaxy or from taking over the Earth. It's fun, but it's also kind of weird. Let's see. Fallout New Vegas, Far Cry. I don't think Far Cry is multiplayer. I mean, Halo the Master Chief is the Master Chief collection. It's Halo. It's fun. It's just enough said right there. Um so Lost Castle and Lost Castle 2 are actually kind of fun. They're roguelikes, but they are fun to play. So it's kind of like a beat 'em up where you move around and you fight stuff. It's fun. I played the hell out of the first one, and the second one is pretty decent. It's still being released, but it is fun. What's another good co-op? So this one would have been fun. So it says so the Marvel Avengers support ended on 2023, so you can't purchase it. You can probably find a code somewhere. It was a four-person squad run for Marvel Avengers. I actually really enjoyed the game, but I never had anybody to play with, and so like I got bored and quit. It is fun though, so if you can find a code for it on the cheap, this could be a good one. Although I don't know if multiplayer still works, but I actually really had fun with this. Let's see. Okay, so we're down to M, so we're more than halfway done. Let's see. What's another one? Oh, this broke my heart when this ended. Yeah, ended on 2020. Crazy. Anyways, I think Bannerlord is technically multiplayer, but it's not really. So if you're a fan of Naruto, the Shinobi Striker can be kind of fun to play with people. I don't do PvP though, but it is another one that can be co-op. But so along the lines of Dark Souls, Neo and Neo 2 are fantastic. They're basically Dark Souls. You work together, you fight together to beat bosses, you get gear, shit like that. It's super fun. No Man's Sky, I believe, is multiplayer. I hate the tutorial, and so I keep having to go through the tutorial, and it's driving me absolutely nuts. So that would be something I would probably want to play with somebody. So if you would want to do that, that would be a good one to get. Outriders, like I've said before, Outriders is dead to a degree. It's not going to get any more updates or anything else, and it's hard to find groups, but I still play it. I still enjoy it. It's very fun. You've probably seen me play it, actually. So I'm trying to find because there's not a lot of I don't have a lot of co-op games because I just don't buy them because I never have anyone to play with. Satisfactory is a base builder one, so this could be fun. You basically would go in, you build stuff in order, or you build stuff and you have to build this giant base to do everything, and that can be fun. Let me see. Hmm. Okay, if you like hack and slashers, Shadow Warrior is multiplayer, and it's actually really fun. It's very much so. It's very fast paced and it's kind of crazy. But Shadow Warrior 1, I don't think is, but Shadow Warrior 2 is amazingly fun. It's not the longest game though, so definitely get it on sale if you can. Sleeping Dogs. So, this can also be fun. You Sniper Elite 4, you take out German targets. during World War II. It's very fun. Definitely co-op. You work together, stuff like that. Sons of the Forest is a sandbox survival. So that you are working to like, I don't want to spoil things, but yeah, you try to survive and you have to do stuff. Let me see. In terms of first-person shooters, I really like Battlefront 2. But I don't do. I only do. I don't do PvP. I do co-op missions more than anything else. Actually, I kind of feel like I should be playing this instead of playing. And then I just got Jedi Survivor myself, but that's not co-op. No, no powers. So Warhammer 44,000 Darktide and then Vermintide 2, they're both Warhammer games. One is Dark Future, so this is Darktide, which is there are some powers, but only Psykers have magic, but they only have like two quote unquote spells to use. Everything else is either melee or guns, but it's basically Left 4 Dead 2 set high futuristic, and this is set in high fantasy. No magic at all in this one. It's just ranged attacks with a couple of abilities. And that's all that I have for co-op stuff. So, there you go. Okay, so back to the game. I have a huge Steam library, so.
We are the Borg.
System survey complete.
We are the Borg.
Yeah. When I said Sons of the Forest, Sons of the Forest is the sequel to The Forest. So yeah, I mean, grab The Forest. Sons of the Forest is the sequel to The Forest, though. So it's a good one. As for free ones, most of the games that I play are not free. The only one that I can think of that you would really be able to get into would be Warframe. Like, that's the big one that it's co-op, there are multi-powers, and it's not going to cost you money. But that's really the only one that I can think of offhand. But yeah, I would just say Warframe. Definitely check it out too, because Warframe is fun, but it's not for everybody. But you will have a huge hand up because I'll be able to I will actually be able to give you advice on how to do stuff. Which the big thing that Warframe kind of struggles with is being able to. It doesn't teach itself well to to new players. So having an experienced player be able to walk you through stuff is a huge deal. Like, that will help a lot. Yes. The Borg are going nanite. Cool. Thanks.
We are the Borg. Construction complete.
System survey complete.
Okay, see you when you're back.
Construction complete.
Upgrade. Upgrade.
Construction complete.
Council agenda ready.
Additional technology acquired.
Okay, and yes, the Star Fortress.
Construction complete.
Okay. Hey, Shine, I'm going to try to switch to Battlefront 2, just because it is May the 4th. So I'm going to give that a shot. So I'm going to restart the stream, because I've had issues trying to stream that in the past. So hopefully it works. But yeah, so I'm going to end the stream